Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 21st, 2022. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle here for Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the healing light and we have conflict. So this is a beautiful thing actually. It doesn't seem like it. Of course, you don't want to see the combination or a conflict in general. No one does. But conflict is a beautiful thing. A lot of times because it's almost like it shapes you, okay? A very, very nice energy. So listen. The healing light aspect with you have Ace of Cups that flips out. There's a new opportunity. It may be in love or it may be inspiration. Okay. And that's usually what the healing light is inspiration, right? Because we look at a situation and go, well, and under any other circumstances, I'd be kind of hurt that I'm in this situation, or I could be kind of hurt that XYZ has happened. So here's what we've got. Beautiful, beautiful. 10 of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Now, it's going to be beautiful. The healing light is seeing how you may have had it all along. 10 of Pentacles is like having it all, right? Knight of Swords can be about being maybe let's keep going, because it looks like a message or saying things, realizing maybe saying things that have caused a need for healing. And because the Knight of Swords oftentimes is exuding a certain kind of energy, like almost like a Three of Swords energy kind of sometimes. It's like he says things, it's like, so he tells the truth, right? The Knight of Swords always tells the truth, but he says it, he may give the harsh, the truth, nothing but the truth, the harsh truth. And then he says things that maybe either cause pain or gives a person the opportunity to heal, the healing light. So this looks like a healing light energy. So however it goes, right? You have the healing light with 10 of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the 7 of Wands, and the World. Very nice. It looks as though what heals you is seeing that maybe speaking out of a place of protection, speaking out of a place of my barriers are up, my walls are up, I have my borders. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Wands, and that would be that energy of like, yeah, I know that maybe I probably spoke out of a place impulsively, out of a place of trying to protect myself, being defensive, right? And it's going counter to the evolution of having having it all kind of thing. And so you have the 10 of Pentacles in the World with the Ace of Cups. You may have a new opportunity. Say you are in a union or you have a family. You may have been very defensive verbally. And so that went counter. It caused a lot of things, it caused a lot of things to have to heal from. All right. And that's what that shows. Like, it's like there, would say something and it's mentally breaking a person, and then they'd have to heal from it again. And that's not exactly the actual motive, or what you were actually trying to do. It was more out of protection, more out of, I don't want to get hurt, more out of defense. But it ended up being more offensive than defensive. And so that's what they're saying. You have a new, beautiful new opportunity with the Ace of Cups. Say that there is a union or there is a family unit. That is, you have a new Ace of Cups. Even if there's not, this is about you realizing your communication style with the Knight of Swords, right? Conflict with the Knight of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles would be that the conflict is that you see this, but you are working on being a little bit more stable with the communication, right? So you have Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords, right? The healing light is saying, you know what, I see that I do have this thing going on, but the conflict is, how do I work on that and make good changes, right? How do I work on that? Work with what I know to be true and what I know I need to be doing, and do it in such a way where it's a good change, where it makes all the difference. It brings harmony. Very, very nice, right? You could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aquarius, or you could be an Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Dark thoughts about is the Devil and the 7 of Swords. You may be obsessing about some of the things that you've said. With the 7 of Swords, it's very much so. Maybe some things have changed or ended, and in your life or in general, and you may be obsessing about it, like, why did I, when you look back, you try to remember the things that were, brought up or something, and you look back and go, oh my gosh, I missed that clue, that I was defensive. Instead, this is what was actually meant, and I could have did this or that. And you may be going down this dark path of like what you could have said and what you could have done, kind of thing. But this is not a useless energy, but it's very important that you, it's like, there's a need to free yourself of this. There's a need to free yourself, to realize that there's beautiful changes that could be made. So the conflict really is this earthy energy, right? This would be Capricorn energy, right? So the conflict would be learning to working on this energy, knowing that you have, you really do. You can really have it all. You may be one of these people that has everything else together, but then you may realize, well, you know what? The last thing I need to do, the last chink in my armor, is communication style. Okay, and that's what that says there. Now move on from dark thoughts. We have decrease with the Hermit and the King of Swords. What's decreasing, and what's beautiful about this, is that you may have been someone who stayed in your head. You may have been someone who just thought things through and never really expressed them, and stayed in your head thinking about the past a lot, and in ways to where you could be more strategic. How can I capitalize on my situation? You may have stayed in that mind state for some time. And then when you do finally communicate, it's out of this energy here of who goes there, but this decrease energy is really good that it's a decrease, because you're not so closed up. So this is what kicks all this up. When you finally come out of that place, you're not in your head anymore. You may start to notice things around you that you didn't notice before, like those two swords, and go, no wonder, everyone is blah 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 acting so and so. And then maybe now you're going, like I said, just going down that rabbit hole of crap, right? And then so you have conflict here, and the conflict would be to make harmonious changes. It may be difficult to do so, and it is very difficult when you have the Devil and Seven of Swords, because it's an obsession, or a lot of repetitive thoughts of something, and going down each scenario, right? Especially if you have air in your chart, you're probably doing that. But the good thing about this conflict energy is that there are changes to be made, harmonious, wonderful changes. There's a lot to work with. You have a new opportunity here. It is very, very promising. Like I said, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Taurus, you have Capricorn, you have Virgo, all right, and yeah, we still have Aquarius coming on strong, or we could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini. All right, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.